Hello, welcome to the State of Origin 1 wrap, and the Maroons have taken a 1-0 lead in the three-match series with an 18-14 victory over New South Wales in front of a packed house of over 52,000 at Suncorp Stadium. It was an Origin classic. It was an absolute cracking game. New South Wales flew out of the blocks and led 8-0 at half-time, and largely due to the two people who we thought would run the show for New South Wales. Damien Cook and James Tedesco were just tearing Queensland apart up through the ruck. It was a bit of a furphy of a scoreline, really, because Queensland had two tries disallowed and bombed two as well. They should have been in front. Dylan Napper really close, a very tight overturned by the video referee, and Corey Oates just misread where he was, put his foot on the touchline when he probably should have scored. It had been a ripping, very fast first half. Queensland looked in trouble through the middle. They just weren't plugging holes. While for New South Wales, Latrell Mitchell was in all sorts of trouble in defence. He had a very poor game, actually, very ordinary game for Latrell. And Will Chambers was ripping through him constantly on that right edge for Queensland. They were very unlucky not to score two tries there. Kevy Walters fixed things up at half-time. I don't know what he said, but boy, it had the effect. Second half, Queensland ripped into New South Wales. Their forwards just pounded the Blues. Josh Papali in particular was just awesome, along with Jai Arrow. They had to plug up that ruck, and they did. New South Wales were basically stuck in their own half and were just pounded time and time again by the Maroons forwards. And Kalen Ponga stood up and delivered a couple of cracking passes. There was a beautiful cutout pass to Corey Oates to get the Maroons away. And then Dane Gagai had he was the man of the match, Dane Gagai. He scored two tries, one off another great cutout pass from Kalen Ponga and an intercept from Jack Whiten, a really crucial intercept. It was 12-8 at the time to the Maroons. The Blues, well, if the pass had gone to the winger, the Blues were in, but it wasn't to be. Dane Gagai, it was never going to get to Gagai. It was a poor pass from Whiten. Gagai ran 100 metres to score and basically put the game out of reach. And from there, it was 18-8. 5 minutes to go, Cody Walker got thrown back. He'd been taken off. He'd been hooked. And he came back on late and set up a try for Jake Trbojevic, combining well with Cameron Murray. 18-14 to go. There was one last chance for New South Wales. Latrell Mitchell was flying down the left touchline, but Kalen Ponga just threw himself at Latrell. Just did enough. He was speed bumped, but he just did enough to put him off. Queensland hung on they were the better team. They deserved the victory. We now move to Optus Stadium in Perth for a full house. There'll be 60,000 of that one in a couple of weeks. It was a great performance from both teams. I salute both of you. But Queensland too good. Queensland 18, New South Wales 14. And Brad Fittler and the Blues have got a little bit of homework to do. For Queensland, they've just got to match that intensity of the second half, and it's all to play for. So Queensland 18, New South Wales 14.